Yes, I'm referencing that one episode of Parks and Rec where Leslie gets sent to the Eagleton jail and she drinks, I think it's raspberry singer? I don't know. She's drinking herbal tea. Oh, wait, also, this isn't actually a tea. This is a tisane because it's herbal. Only tea made out of the Camellia sinensis plant is actually tea. Tea time with me, Liesl. I think Parks and Rec is better than The Office. I watched all of The Office and I didn't want to watch it. But I was like, no, Liesl, if you really want to not like this thing, you have to actually try it. I think Dwight's the best character, and I'll circle back to why. I really, really enjoy Mindy Kaling and Hoobly Boobly BJ Novak, I think is his name. But I get bummed out watching The Office because I am watching a bunch of people do a job they don't like. And that's why Dwight's the character that I am like, all right, because he actually is really passionate about it. I hate watching people give into the fear of not taking a leap to be who they want to be and live the life that they want to live. If everybody was passionate about working in a paper selling time, I don't think I would have as big a problem with it. Leslie Knope loves being in the parks department, and by the end of the series, every single person is working towards or is doing what they want to do and living a fulfilling life. By the end of The Office, Dwight's real happy. Also, here's probably one of the biggest arguments I get against this opinion. People are like, wow, the Michael Scott character is great. Steve Carell does a great job. I'm not saying that he doesn't. He does too good a job. Like, I watch it and it's so cringy. I want to wilt inside because I know too many people who are like Michael Scott and it hits too close to home for me. I have no fun watching it. It's not even funny to me because I know it's satire. I know that. But it's too good. Also, Jim and Pam suck. So Pam, she goes and she's like, I'm gonna do my art thing. I'm gonna get my art degree. Blurp, blurp, blurp. She is 3 hours away from Jim? She fails one course. It would be like a 3-month commitment to continue doing long distance with Jim so that she can finish her art degree and, work as a designer or something. And she doesn't do it. She's like, no, I can't be long distance and only see Jim on the weekends for 3 more months. I just can't do it. That, especially because later on in the series, they do long distance so that Jim can do his dream job being a sports, whatever the he is. We can't be long distance for Pam's dream, but we can be long distance for I'm sorry. It's just, and people act like they're like the standard. The standard of what? The standard of throwing away being true to yourself so that you can be in a relationship where somebody goes behind your back and buys your parents' house, his parents' house, when that's not something Pam ever said that she want. I'm sorry, I can't. Maybe they're fine in the British one. I can't speak for the British Office. I didn't finish that one. But back to Parks and Rec is so good. Leslie and Ben do long distance. Andy and April do long. Everybody supports each other in what they want to do. When they're in relationships, they don't ask the other person to stop being who they are. They're like, no, you be who you are, because if you're the best version of you and I'm the best version of me, then we'll be the best together. And that circles me back to why Dwight's the character that I can stand. Because Dwight at least loves his little beet farm. He loves being a paper fella. Don't get me wrong, there are parts of The Office that I think are really great. That one quote at the very end where what's his name is like, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days while you're in them. Also, I think there is, barring really horrible things, there's something that you'll miss about every era of your life. So you have to be grateful for what you have, and that's how you can live in the good old days while you're in them. The Office feels like it's celebrating mediocrity, and there's nothing wrong with things being ordinary everyday life. I think there's so much beauty in ordinary everyday life, but I don't think that it's cool. It's not mediocrity. That's not the right word. I am looking for the word stagnant. I don't like The Office because I feel like it celebrates stagnation in your life. I get why people like it, because I get that a lot of people are in those jobs that are like, oh, it's funny and, it's relatable. I get it. It doesn't challenge the audience to try to live in their most joyful, challenging, like, growing way. I think everybody deserves to challenge themselves. And if we're all in the office, people aren't challenging themselves in the ways that help you grow and get bigger and help the people around you get bigger. Leslie Knope helps the people around her, like, crack open and do the scary, challenging things and do it together in a way that celebrates community and helps people, like, push each other to be the best that they can be. And The Office doesn't do that. And that's why Parks and Rec will always beat The Office in my book. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Let me know what you think. This is a real spicy opinion, so feel free to debate. So I've been working on this poetry series that I'm calling Liner Notes. Liner notes are those things in albums. This is a poster. Liner notes are... This doesn't have liner notes either. I've got to find you an example. One of these albums has to have liner notes. I could redeem something? Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Here we are. Liner notes are these little notes. I feel like I didn't need to go through all this trouble to explain it. I've started working on a series, a poetry series that I'm calling Liner Notes. When I listen to a song that I have a strong association or memory with, that's what I'm writing them down to. Here's one. I'm gonna read it. In the first row of the Sprinter, Cooper's got the radio on and Joe is riding shotgun. Cooper sings "Hey Little Sister" to me, 'cause that's who I am. My 21st birthday, Cooper's karaoke choice, singing right to me. We both know all the words and when to scream like Billy, announcing to the bar that it's little sister's birthday, and I drunkenly join my big brother on stage. I love being his little sister. White Wedding by Billy Idol. Hope you enjoyed that little ditty. If you'd like more liner notes and more tea, more hot takes, and more, I don't know, ramblings, subscribe, like, follow, join me again. I'll be here.